What up, Sycho Nation, and welcome back to the Asylum. Today is Thursday, and I missed a couple days due to sickness and among other things. So let's just get into the songs today. Today we are going to be listening to another suggestion called Disenchantment by a band called IGNEA. Never heard of them before. It was just a suggestion in the comments, so I'm gonna do this. Now, I do have an announcement that will be taking place or starting next week. I have memberships running on my channel, so due to the large amount of people requesting songs, I'm going to be making my memberships different because they used to be set up for gaming. I'm going to be making my membership different for people that sign up. I'm going to give members priority in song choice for reactions. So if people become members and they suggest a song, I will see their name that says member, and I will know that these are the people I have to go to first before I start going into more of the non-member lists. Now, this is just to make it easier for me, because I have to go back through thousands of comments and literally look at this list that I have that's huge and decide which songs to do. So I figure if I give you guys a chance to choose priority, then it's up to you. Now, of course, eventually all songs get played regardless. So up to you guys, and the memberships won't change until sometime next week. Anyway, now that little announcement's out of the way, let's get into this. Once again, Disenchantment by IGNEA. I believe that's how you say it. I like songs that have violin in them, I'll be honest. I find violin to be one of the most haunting freaking instruments you can play. Beautiful cut in. I love this already. That is a deep growl. I love it. I love that that is coming out of her. Of all things, that is amazing, that growl. But let's break it down into the song here so far. The music, like the opening going from that nice soft, like I said, haunting violin. I absolutely love violin just for that, because you can make it sound really upbeat and you can make it sound like one of the most eerie instruments to ever walk this earth. Now, with that, they cut into the actual sound of the song so beautifully. It wasn't just like this sudden jump. It was almost softly brought in with the first note and then went into the heavier notes. Very well done. Really enjoyed it. Her soft singing voice too, beautiful. It reminds me of I'm trying to think of the song's name, The Death of Love. Just the haunting sound of her voice going into a deep growl now, Cradle of Filth has a lot more high pitched of a growl, if you've ever heard them. But that's just what her voice reminds me of. It reminds me of, I can't remember what her name is in Cradle of Filth, but she has this haunting operatic voice, and it fits so well with metal. Anyway, same thing with her, except she's doing both the operatic type of sound, and she's doing the growl instead of having like somebody like Danny Filth do the growl. Anyway, back to the song. See that? Beautiful.
Electrical sparks are avoid mess with creation, but ultimately you destroy.
I want to also point out each one of these people playing these instruments. They are all insanely into their instruments. Like they're listening to each other and feeding off each other. That's why you got the body movements when they're like going to the beat of the song. The main guy here on the far left, kind of blurred out on piano or the keyboards. He keeps going with the beat. His body's swaying with the beat, and it's really, you can tell that he's really into the song. And I love seeing that from musicians, because you can get musicians that are good that just don't enjoy playing their songs anymore. Yeah, I could see it happening after you've had to play like 5,000 live shows of the same song being played. I could see you losing your want to play it, but these guys, they're into their music still. They're still like swaying into it. They know what they want. It's great. It's good. It's good to see. Okay, really, last pause probably for this entire video to the end here. So one thing I want to point out with this drummer is he is playing a solid double kick through the entire song. There is no break where he's just... there's no break where he's doing any triplets or anything, or any singles. He is he's doing a solid double kick through the entire thing, and every time you see him, it looks like he's just, you know, barely doing anything. But if you actually watch the stick, the damn thing's vibrating so fast you can barely see it. It's awesome. I love drummers that are that talented. When you know how and just what you're doing on the drums, and just getting that stick bounce to that level is amazing. I love it, because it makes playing drums so much easier. Instead of having to move your arm multiple times to hit that same drum, you just hit it once and you feed that pressure back through the stick and keep it going. It's awesome. And it makes it look like you're doing next to nothing. It also saves your energy for the more high energy songs where you are actually moving a lot regardless of your talent. As I say it, he starts doing like huge amounts, but it still doubles. cut straight back into those violins. What's ironic about that is the violins were a little rougher coming back in than the actual song. Alrighty, guys, so that was Disenchantment IGNEA by IGNEA. Gotta say, hyper impressed by the fact that it was a female lead doing heavy growls with I think it was an all-male backup, and they were killing it. It was such a simple song. It wasn't a metal song that needed to go fast. It wasn't trying to go fast. It wasn't anything less or more than what it was. It was like, here's our song. Like it or not, this is our song. Whereas I found a lot lately with a lot of the metal music I've been listening to, it's fast paced and lots of notes. Now, it's not like, you know, there is types of music that it is literally just sound. At least that's what I hear. And I know that makes me sound old, and I'm not talking about metal in general. But some bands feel the faster you go, the more notes you throw in there, the better the song. But this went, instead, it went the reversed way, and it was just a solidly structured song. It was really good. I loved it. The only thing that really threw me off was the whole orange thing going on, but that's neither here nor there, because that's music video. That's just aesthetics at that point after the song's been made. I would like to know why the orange. I kind of figure it's like a devil demon thing, but I could be wrong. If you know, let me know, because I lost on that. In general, I gotta say this band is awesome. Now, I'll be honest, it's not going to be something that I jump onto and listen to every day. I do like the fact that it was a solid song, that there was no added anything to make it something it wasn't. But in the same essence, the metal that I listen to in general is actually heavier. And that's why it wouldn't really make it to my list. But that's not to say that if I had this show up on my playlist and it ran through that I wouldn't listen to it. It is a very enjoyable song. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Would this song make your playlist, or will it just be one of those things that you can listen to, or is it just something you don't like? It really comes down to those basics, right? Like, but in general, good song, solid song. And I love the fact that she has such a deep growl. It was amazing. The person that even commented it was like, don't be thrown off by the surprise. And it's either the orange thing that was the surprise, or the heavy, deep growl that she produced. And if it was the growl, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. I wish more female lead singers in metal could do this growl. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Is this the band for you? Is it just something, like I said, is it something that's just not for you? Is it not heavy enough? Is it too heavy? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm going to remind you of the membership thing coming up in the next week. Don't ever feel obligated to have to do anything like that for this channel. It is just a way to get your recommendations put up faster, if that's something you wish to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Please do not start signing up for memberships if you all feel like jumping on that. Don't do it right now, because the rewards are not what they're supposed to be right now. They're all very looped around when this channel was for gaming. So, for the love of all that is holy, unholy, or anything like that, do not jump on them. Start freaking signing up for the memberships, because I have to honor them the way that they are now. I have to change what they are. So please hold off. If anybody was rushing to do that, just hold off. Let me get your rewards set up first. But yeah, more suggestions, guys. I am going through the best I can. I'm having, work, everything like that. Sickness, gotta love it. Anyway, I'm getting through these. I will keep going. Don't worry if you're worried about your song not getting seen. Don't feel like you can't mention it again. Mention it as many times as you need. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Have yourselves a great night. Stay psycho.